This is Teamdbz, and we approve of tits. Alright, we're here with Aaron.
Hell yeah.
And me. We're here to do our side deck
stuff
videos. Yeah,
we're doing me first. Yeah, we're doing me first because mine's pretty
much finished.
Ambiguous. Can you use it for a lot of things? Is that the word I'm looking for?
I guess so, yeah.
Alright, you can use it for any deck. That's why I'm doing mine first. His is more specific to his build of heroes. Mine's X Sabers, but anyway. I do 2 Veilers and 2 Chains. I said that backwards, but basically I don't main these because I play Veiler 2 Chain. The double Veiler is because I don't main them because I play an Earth-based deck, which is X Sabers. So I don't really need them to be in the deck. And my worst matchup is heroes, so I don't want to add a dead card for that worst matchup because other matchups I'm really good against because nobody knows how to side for X Sabers. X Sabers is a really surprising deck during this meta and stuff like that. So that's why I choose to play X Sabers.
Everyone, side got him Z calls.
Dude, fuck that shit. Don't do that.
Side rainbow.
Whatever. Okay, this is for effect-based decks. I mean, y'all can figure it out like wind-ups and I don't know, fuck every effect-based deck except for heroes and dark worlds. Okay, so you can play these. This stops attack and effects. You can chain off the activation effects.
And X Sabers.
And same thing as this, huh?
The card's horrible against X Sabers. Trust me, I tried siding my Veilers against you. It didn't work.
Alright.
When I drew them, they were just dead. Well, I guess I could Veil Poshul. What the fuck that gonna do for me?
Not really. Alright, Mischief of the Yokai is amazing for X-Seed and Synchro-based decks like wind-ups, plants, stuff like that. This card is amazing because you can activate it. Each face-up monster on the field loses 2 stars. So basically, you're playing Rabbit, and they summon Rescue Rabbit. You're like, okay, they get their I don't know, 2 Kabazools. You flip this. I'm pretty sure rabbits don't play Gotchi in the extra deck. I'm not the smartest Yu-Gi-Oh player.
What's up, bro?
I'm pretty sure people don't actually use Gotchi.
Good players don't play Gotchi.
Exactly.
In their extra deck for Rabbit.
So basically, they are dead. They have to. Their 2 dinosaur things die, and they just ruin the turn. And then later, once this is in the grave, you can banish it from your grave to select 1 monster on the field and reduce its level by 1. So basically, if you're playing an XC deck, or like you're playing agents, and they do their Venus thing, and you get a whole bunch of level 2s. You select one of them, make it a level 1, so they can't get their Gotchi, and it really hurts them. So
you can also hurt Tour Guide, making it a level 2.
Oh yeah, kills Mercs Tour Guide. All right. So yeah. Anyway, for low level decks like, or low attack decks like Insectors, 6 Sams, wind-ups, you play Chain Disappearance. Chain Disappearance is amazing because it banishes all copies from the deck hand.
That's allowing him to be able to sacrifice.
Yeah, deck in hand. So basically, they normal summon their rabbit. You're like, no, I'm banishing all 2 of your copies. Or they summon Tour Guide. I'm gonna banish all 2 of your copies. They summon Wind Up Rat. No, I'm gonna banish all 3 of your copies. They summon Kagamusha for 6 Sam. Banish all 3 of their copies. I mean, this card cripples decks. If they summon a monster with 1,000 or less attack, you banish that and every copy in it. So it's amazing.
I thought it was 615.
No,
it's amazing.
1,000. It would be
I'd rather say you hit Wind Up Rabbit with it.
Yeah. No, it would just chain banish itself.
It banishes it.
Yeah.
You still get to banish the other copies out of deck though.
Oh, alright. Well, anyway, I didn't know that. This is the judge right here, guys. Nick's the judge. Alright. Double light, double shadow. Basically, this is for light-based decks. This is for shadow-based decks. Or shadow. Dark-based decks. I mean, this is the Chaos Stopper. This stops Dark Worlds, Gravekeepers. This stops Agents and most Chaos decks. BLS. I mean,
Lightsworns.
These are amazing. Yeah, if Lightsworns were like still a major thing.
Well, they are. They're okay. It's Chaos Dragons. It's Lightsworns now, basically.
For the 1-ofs, I was playing all of them. Prohibitions basically for heroes. I don't like Super Poly or Miracle Fusion, whichever one I feel is more of a threat. If I have Nature Beast on the field, then I'll pick Super Poly, and then Nature Beast will stop all the other spells. If I'm playing, I don't know, wind-ups, I'll just be like Zen Mighty, they can't get Zen Mighty, or I'll say Magician, they can't use Magician, or I'll say Shark, they can't use Shark. Bottomless stops most
the cards you just listed, but
yeah.
Magician.
Yeah, you know, all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Basically. So even the weak decks like Insectors or something, they summon their Centipede, you say no. I mean, they summon Zen Mighty, you say no. I mean, this card gets around.
I just heard Insectors and Zen Mighty.
I'm saying different examples,
yeah.
Alright? Heroes, they summon Alias, no. Alright, this card's amazing, and then this card is so good for every deck. Every deck plays a boss monster, bounce it. They sink, bounce it. They overlay to exceed, they You just bounce it. You like my Shay reference? Overlay till we see it. Alright.
Overlay till we see it.
You bounce everything.
Numeral 39. Bro, we're at 5 minutes right now.
Oh, that's good. We split them. Alright, so that's my side deck stuff. That's the 15 I choose because, well, I just gave you the reasons. And
mine right now is only 14 because
we gotta flip it. All right.
Yeah, mine's only 14 right now because I'm really debating on the 15th card to run because there is cards going in and out of my deck right now that might make its way into my into my side deck. Cards on my side deck might make its way into the extra deck.
Okay.
The 14 that I have right now are for hand traps. I play Valor and DD Crap.
All right.
Both these cards are basically for the same decks. The only deck that this, unlike this, is for is Dark Worlds.
Yep.
This card just wrecks Dark Worlds because you can banish their Greffas.
Yep.
It also wrecks Chaos, same as Valor, because this just hits off their Dark when they're trying to declare summon for Chaos Sorcerer when they declare summon for BLS. It hurts Agents when they declare summon for Hyperion. You just hit their you hit the card. This also hurts Heroes mildly because you can banish their heroes out of grave when they try to Miracle Fusion.
Yep.
So it's really good. Both cards are really good. Both these cards are really good in any side deck almost as 1 to 3.
I've thought about putting this in for Prohibition.
This card's still amazing.
It's really good.
Both are really good. Both are good as, like I said, a 1 to a 3 of in any extra deck. This is sometimes good main, as you'll see with our friend Jet, because
he runs triple and it's amazing.
He runs triple of this and double of this, and it's amazing because that's what his deck does. My tech for my extra deck, which is still good for any other side deck, is Spirit Reaper. This card's still amazing. It's a good wall. You just set it, and they either have to waste a Lance on it. They can't even waste Valor or Chalice on this because it doesn't have an effect after it's targeted, so it doesn't die. So it's effective. Oh, I'm going to waste a Valor on your Spirit Reaper now. Okay, cool. You can kill it by battle this turn. Can you? Oh, no, you can't. Alright, my turn. Set on Spirit Reaper again. Pass. Like, they have to put so much work into just getting Spirit Reaper off the board that they actually start negging themselves in the end.
Yep.
Like, they'll 2 for 1 there. They'll put 2 cards into getting rid of this when I just say, hey, you just lost 2 cards while I only lost 1. Now, I don't have to worry about those 2 cards.
Yep.
Like, and especially this is really good against heroes because they'll waste their Gemini Spark, or they'll waste their Lances, or they'll waste their Hero Blast on this.
Yep.
Which makes them neg one of those.
Because they have to get rid of it because most hero decks are Bumblebee
or
and
Super
stuff.
Poly, or Super Poly,
Yeah.
which
they have to waste
Super
on
Poly
this.
theirs.
you can.
You just flip Super Poly and like.
This card wrecks OTKs because it's like I'm gonna set this and they do their special. They got 2 Blade Armor Ninjas and they think they're gonna get the OTK and they run the Spirit Reaper. It's like damn.
Well, it's also the fact that this card right here, 3 Snow-Eaters, which is good also in any side deck, also wrecks OTKs because the fact that if you set this, they attack with the lowest point monster first, like always. Most likely that lowest point monster won't kill it, and then I kill the highest point. And then their midpoint monster might be able to kill this, and then in fact, then I take less damage.
Yep.
Like, they could have, let's say, Aaron's X-Sabers, Full Helm, fucking Grand Soil, Bogart, and Fultrel. Full Helm hits and is trying to get an effect.
Yep.
I end up popping Grand Soil.
Yep.
Then Fultrel has to hit into this, and then I take 19, allowing me to draw into the Dark Hole and hit his field off.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, and then especially Heretics, like they can go into this with like Gaia. I take damage for piercing, and then I pop the next monster, the next highest, probably their Gaia. Or if they have it on the field, I pop a Redums that has attack or something.
Or you can pop a cocky ass BLS that thinks.
Pop cocky ass black guy too. We have a couple of those here. This also is really good against Dino Rabbit first turn.
Yeah.
I set this, they attack into it with Logia, I pop it. If they're afraid to attack into this, I flip summon this, pop their Logia anyways.
Yeah.
This can even pop Dolka because then they have to waste a negate on this. They'll either let Dolka die or they'll just negate it with this, which
they might do because heroes don't really use effects. All right.
Yeah. For heroes, this I'm thinking about changing or thinking about keeping. 2 Super Poly.
Thinking about changing or thinking about keeping?
Well, it's the fact that I'm probably just going to go to 2 in general, not 3 altogether.
Okay.
2 inside and 1 in main. I'm thinking about just cutting this down to 2 and taking the 1 out of main. The 2 Super Polys is really good. It gives me a really reliable chance of
We're at 9:23.
that's fine. It gives me a really reliable chance of drawing it. I don't like the fact that going into 3. I don't like going into 3. I barely like going into 2 sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's the fact of it gives me the option. I'm thinking about just going to 2 in general.
Yeah, because you don't play as much heroes as a normal hero build,
Yeah.
so I guess that makes sense.
2 Soul Takers. I like it over Smash Ground because it makes stuff mistiming. There are still Chaos Dragon decks out there. This makes their Light Pulse mistiming. To get that 1 Red Eyes they do have.
Yeah.
And not getting that 1 Red Eyes does hurt that deck. Just
Miserably.
beyond belief. I actually was playtesting with a Chaos Dragon deck, and this card just wrecked them. They went Foolish Burial, the Red Eyes, Tour Guide into Zen Mains, passed. I couldn't do anything. I drew into this, and I passed. They tributed Zen Mains to get 2 Darks Engrave, to go Dad, Light Pulser. Attacked, I took it. Did this on Light Pulser, made it miss timing, Darkhold Field, and then just went off from there.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have to worry about the Darkhold making the Red Eyes get effect, being able to get back to Light Pulser next time. I just used Soul Taker, made it miss timing, Darkhold the Dad off the board, and just went from there. On my side, I'm playing 1 MSC. I'm thinking about putting this in the main. I'm also thinking about putting the other one back in the side. It all depends on how I feel about it. But MSC is a really good card. It can chain the stuff, like activations and stuff. Oh, you activate World Decree, you activate Skill Drain. I don't want Skill Drain right now. MSC it to the activation. So effects aren't negated this turn.
Yeah.
Also World Decree, so traps aren't negated this turn. 2 Shadow Impress, really good against anything that runs Darks. Dark Worlds and Zectors, Gravekeepers, Black Wings, Chaos decks, anything.
Got Darks.
Got Darks. Got Milk, got Darks. And this is a card I'm thinking about changing. Trap Sign, it's a really good card. I really like this. This actually might turn into Royal Decree. It really might.
Yeah. Keep it on the field instead of just one
I
turn.
might play 2 Royal Decrees inside. That's another thing I might play. But it's only 14. The 15th card I'm really deciding on is Neospatian Grimoire. It's an amazing card. Or siding 2 Compulse.
All right. Well, that's Aaron and Nick's side deck. We just wanted to, because somebody asked for it, so we thought we'd let y'all know what we put inside for certain things. So yeah, let us know what y'all think. Stuff we forgot, decks we forgot to cover, what y'all think we could add or take out. I mean, if you comment negatively, we will go off on you. But if you comment to help and explain why you commented negatively, then we might not go off on you. But yeah, we still want comments. We still want to know what you think, or why we shouldn't run stuff, or why you think we could.
Why do you think we're bad?
And why you think we're bad. Let us know what y'all think.
I would almost like it if it wouldn't be to the fact
Yeah, we're out, dude.